Okie dokie, welcome into our next online educational experience and opportunity. I'm Ivan Zoot. Welcome to the Be a $100,000 Haircutter topic of the week, educational class or presentation. Happy to have you here. Excited to share the program's topic with you for this week. The topic of the week this week is the Warren Buffett 25-5 Career Goal Focus Plan. Have you heard about this before? Do you know who Warren Buffett is? Do you know what the 25-5 plan is all about? That's what I'm here to share with you this week. But before we go there, of course, tradition is $100,000 Haircutter reading for the day right here. We're going to open up the book. We're going to turn to today, and we're going to look at today. I'm recording this video today on November the 2nd, 2020. So let's take a look at November 2nd. There's one idea every single day for 365 days, plus a bonus week of additional 7 days of ideas, tips, and ways to help you build and grow your business, plus 2 chapters of monthly focus topics. There's a ton of great stuff in here for you. Let's take a look at November 2nd. November 2nd, that is day 306 of the year with just 59 days remaining in the year. As is typically the case at the beginning of the month, one of the monthly focus topics, first, second, third day of the month, November 2 is crunch your October numbers. Managing your data, tracking your numbers, and crunching your statistics is a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual responsibility in focusing on your business to build and grow your business. Numbers for last month should give you a clear indications of what to expect for the final 8 weeks of the year. Your 6-week averages for occupancy, referrals, and general revenue should be an accurate predictor of what is to come. New traffic can be expected to slow a bit, but gift certificate sales, retail purchases, and general volume should rise. Calculate these numbers early and track day to day to make running adjustments and to stay up on top of your business through this busy holiday season or time. November, December, what we call the holiday season typically in the haircut business, can be disproportionately, compared to other months, one of the busiest times of the year. Now for 2020, heading into the holiday season, it is to be predicted, not just by me, that this will probably be one of the softest holiday seasons we've experienced of our careers. For those of us that have been around a while, we probably will not have the kind of numbers we've enjoyed previous years, but that doesn't mean these won't be bigger numbers than what we typically have outside of the holiday season. You know, there is still some seasonality to the flow of business in the haircut business. But as I always say, that which gets measured gets improved, and to know your numbers is to grow your numbers. So here we are at the beginning of November. Take a look back at October, crunch all your numbers. And one of the things you'll find as you go through the book, in the beginning of every month, typically in the number crunch month, I share one statistic that you should be tracking. I talk about how to track that statistic, and I also talk about how to interpret that statistic, because it's one thing to know you should be tracking. It's another thing to know what you should be tracking. It's a whole nother thing to know how to track it. It's a third thing to know how to interpret, or fourth I think I'm on, how to interpret the data you get from the numbers that you track. And then of course, fifth is how to act on the interpretation of the numbers from the data that you track. It's such a powerful, powerful tool that so many people in our industry fail to truly leverage to its maximum capacity. So number tracking, as you know, is something I'm wildly passionate about. I love to share about it. I love to talk about it. I'd love to help you with it. If you would like help with your numbers, what to track, how to track, and how to use the data, join me online on my Patreon community. I'll put a link in the description for the video. Patreon.com/Ivan Zoot is my online community where I focus my attention and support for individuals that are looking to build and grow their business. The other option, of course, is to participate in the $100,000 Haircutter Academy, and there'll be an Academy class starting just after the first of the year, January 2021. I would love to have you join me. You would love to join me for that. Okay, let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is the Warren Buffett 25-5 plan for career focus and success. Now, if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, I encourage you to Google him. I encourage you to do a little reading. Warren Buffett, Omaha, Nebraska, sometimes referred to as the Oracle of Omaha, is a billionaire investor through his Berkshire Hathaway investment organization. I'm not sure what you'd call it. But he has consistently proven to be a thoughtful, a patient, and successful market investor with strategies that many, many people study and try to learn from to help them build and grow their money and build and grow their business. And the story is told of and by the way, I'm going to put some links in the description of this video to some other things you should probably look at. A video I suggest you watch regarding this topic, as well as an article that you may wish to read if you wish to do a little more research on the subject. But the story goes that Mr. Buffett was having a conference discussion with a member of his organizational staff, and he was talking about goal setting and priorities. And it is to be understood, by the way, that while Warren Buffett is attributed this 25-5 plan, I don't believe he actually created it or invented it, but there's no question it is tied to his name, and he certainly popularized it. But the suggestion is this: as a tool for career success, get out a piece of paper and list your top 25 career professional goals. Just get them down on paper. That's step one. Create a list of your 25 professional career goals. Step number two, once you have the list of your 25 professional career goals, on the other side of the paper, prioritize those goals. Get them in order. As you're thinking of them, I don't necessarily expect you to get them in order. You just get them out of your head. The things that are important to you, the things you want to accomplish, the things that you hope to do throughout your career. Now it's time to renumber the list and get those goals in order, 1 through 25, what is most important down to what is least important from those 25. Step 3. After you've listed your goals and sorted them by importance, the Warren Buffett 25-5 system says you get a pen and you draw a line under number 25 or under number 5, like that, right there. You draw the line under number 5. And what this system suggests is that every single thing on the list from 6 through 25, you should immediately forget about. Don't ever think of them again. Don't ever do them again. Don't ever do anything about them ever again. The 25 and 5 system is about focusing on that which is most important, focusing on the big things, focusing on the things that are at the top of the list. The idea is, from his perspective, anything below number 5 is not a primary career goal, it is a distraction. It is something that is going to sap away your time, your effort, your energy, your money, and most importantly, your focus. The 25-5 program is about focus. The 25-5 program is about priority. The 25-5 program is about devoting your effort and your energy and your skills to those very limited number of things that are the very most important to you in your career and your professional life. And that's essentially the entire package. Make a list of 25, set them up in order, cross off 6 through 25. Mr. Buffett says you will only work on something below number 5 when all 5 of the first items have been achieved or accomplished. Not when you cross off 1, you don't move something up on the list. You get all 5 of the top 5 done before you look at anything 6 or below. And I would suggest that if you get all 5 done, and that could be a whole career, depending on how far-reaching and how magnanimous the goals that you set for yourself are, you could spend your whole career working on 1 through 5 and never get to anything on the list below 5. And that would be okay, because you would be achieving what you have determined to be your priorities. But only after all 5 are done do you move on to something below that. And I would suggest if you arrive at a point professionally in which you've accomplished all 5 things on the list, I would do the entire project over again. I would come up with 25 new goals. I would draw a line under number 5, and I would replay the system. And again, professionally, some people would never get to the point where it would be time to rework the list. Now, that's big picture career. Let's see if we can apply this at a smaller scale in a more confined way to our monthly, to our weekly, or even our daily lives and our daily pursuit of our goals. Well, the system works the same. I read an article as I was doing my research on 25 and 5 about adapting 25 and 5 to other aspects of your life and its timing. One suggestion was for a month. Perhaps over the course of a month, you've got 6 big goals. Write those 6 goals down on a piece of paper and draw the line across the paper after item number 2. 25 and 5, it's about 20%, 1 out of 5, 1/5 of the goals that you put down on your sheet. 6 and 2, that's 33%, it's about 1/3. But again, the idea, start your week with 6 goals, focused on 2, and don't do anything 3 or below until 1 or 2 get done. I'm doing this week. For today, my first goal was to record this video. Get this taken care of, get it out of the way. I'm doing that right now. But after that, my next goal is to sit down upstairs in my office and create my week, my goals for the week. What are the things I want to get done this week? What are the 6? Line it out. What are the 2? And then, and I think in the case of 25 big career goals, it may be unrealistic to think you're going to get any of those done in a timely manner. Some of these may be long-term big goals. But the 6 things for the month, or the 6 things for the week, and crossing off and focusing on just the top 2, or even for the day, what are the 5 things that have to happen today? And draw a line under number 1. And make sure that today, you can put your head on the pillow tonight having accomplished your number 1 goal for the day. I think many of us would consider any day, every day, in which we accomplish our number 1 goal for the day to be a successful day. To be able to put your head down on the pillow and go to sleep at night knowing you got the big thing taken care of today. The little stuff, sometimes the little stuff never needs to be addressed. Sometimes the little stuff will be things you'll get to later. And that'll be okay as long as you get the big stuff done first. So it really is about focus. The expression I know that I use all the time is keep the main thing the main thing. What are we really here to do? What are we really trying to accomplish? What is really important to us in this moment and at this time? And I think that also brings up the in this moment and at this time idea that it is very possible that the list may need to be adjusted or reworked. I don't think he speaks of it in his discussion of the plan, but the 25 and 5 plan perhaps should be revisited from time to time. I could imagine if you created 25 big picture career goals and you prioritized them and you focused on your top 5 over the course of years, I could imagine things might change over time. Perhaps things change in your life. A relationship changes. Maybe some of those things shouldn't change your goals. Perhaps children that didn't exist in your life suddenly appear. Well, that might change your priorities a little bit. So I do want to leave you with the notion of revisiting the list from time, not too often, because your big picture goals should really be locked in, dialed in big picture goals, but from time to time reassessing where things float within the list. And remember, if something moves on your list from number 13 up to number 9, you still shouldn't be doing it. But if something moves from number 7 to number 3, perhaps that's a reassessment of what's happening with your list. But 25 and 5, establish your 25 life goals, prioritize your 25 life goals, cross off everything after goal number 5, and never, ever, ever think of them again. Put all of your focus, effort, and energy on your top 5, and you will achieve the big priorities you set for yourself, for your life, and for your professional career. I look forward to continuing this conversation. I'd love to help you with some discussion regarding your 25 goals. There are lots and lots of places I'm available for help. Remember, Text Blog Tuesday, Podcast Friday, Video Focus on Thursday. Join the Patreon community and get on the notification list for the opening of the next round of my $100,000 Haircutter Academy. In the meantime, get yourself a book. $100,000 Haircutter, paper, digital, or audio. 100 by 100. 100 days from now, it is the beginning of November. We're looking at November, December, January. We're looking at about February, November, December, January, into February, 30, 60, 90. We're looking at about the 10th of February. Will be 12th of February will be 100 days from now. That could be 100 new haircut customers. And if you're looking to build and grow your business, Big Busy Barbershop, Bigger Busy Barbershop, the Big Busy Combo. We still have this on sale on the website with a special deal with a 4-pack comb set. And I invite you to take advantage of that opportunity before it's gone. Reach out to me in the comments here on the video. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, comment on the video. Throw me a thumb. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.